We don't often see incumbent presidents face formidable primary opponents, but when the incumbent is an 80-year-old who has lost his fastball, that changes things. Joe Biden is weak, and that weakness brings challenges. One of the challengers it could bring would be Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer. A new report in Politico is floating the idea. Here's the headline: bypassing Biden. Democrats think of what could have been. So will Whitmer challenge Biden? Tudor Dixon is a podcast host. She ran for governor against Gretchen Whitmer, and she joins us now. Tudor, it's great to see you this evening. Let's just start with that. Is that even a realistic thing for us to consider? Could Gretchen Whitmer take on Joe Biden in a primary in 2024?
Well, I think that could be realistic, or they will just have Joe Biden step aside and open it up to Gretchen Whitmer. I mean, right now, this is the third puff piece on Gretchen Whitmer we've seen. We've seen one in Vanity Fair, one in The Atlantic, and now this Politico piece, and they're all talking about what a great president she would be. So it seems as though they're setting the American people up for this. They're ready to move her into that position, and somehow they just never mention all of the bad things that have happened in the state of Michigan. Like, since she took office, the economic outlook of Michigan went from 11 to 36 in the nation. If you are a black student in the state of Michigan, you went from having a 10% or being in the bottom 10 for reading and math proficiency to the bottom 5. I mean, the things that she has done to the state of Michigan are not good for the country. Right. They would not be good for national security.
Yeah, I got to imagine somewhere Gavin Newsom is wondering why there's all this press for Gretchen Whitmer. Because if something does happen to Joe Biden, it's presumed it would be Gavin Newsom. But let's just talk about actually Newsom and Whitmer at the same time, because, you know, I can't imagine there would be national appeal, Tudor, for anyone who embraced such draconian lockdown policies during the pandemic as both Newsom and Whitmer. But I got to tell you, I mean, I was also surprised by the midterm results in 2022. So I don't know how Whitmer or Newsom find a national base based upon the way they governed through the pandemic.
Well, they do it because they pick on a couple of social issues and they become champions for that. So they, in the state of Michigan, she became a champion for abortion. She became a champion for repealing right to work, which no state has done in decades, but the state of Michigan has. So she's saying, I'm a champion for the unions. I'm a champion for women. I'm a champion for LGBTQ rights. But if you peel back the layers of the onion in the state of Michigan, you will see that she is also a champion for the Chinese Communist Party to come into the United States. But the reason for that is because she has been incapable of actually courting business to the state of Michigan. So what has happened is she lost a $100 billion company deal, and now all of these puff pieces are coming out right as this is breaking news in the state of Michigan. Well, she lost this deal in Michigan, and the next day she did a press conference announcing a deal with the Chinese Communist Party company and signed NDAs around it. This is all disastrous, but you won't hear this about her because they're going to prop her up on social issues.
Before we go, I want to show you one clip here as we talked about the pandemic and we talked about the issues that have risen out of the pandemic, like knowing what our children are learning in schools. I want you to listen to Jill Biden describing Joe Biden's presidency.
I knew that Joe would always be the education president, because he knows that our nation's, the success of our nation starts with you, the educators, who shape our students' lives.
I wonder about what definition, Tudor? By the definition of gender ideology, trans issues, of race indoctrination. What makes Joe Biden the education president?
Partnering up with those unions and making sure they are in control of your child's education.
Exactly.
Yep.
Very well put and succinct. Tudor Dixon, thank you so much.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.